Welcome back. Is the Bondla Zoo safe enough? The tiger attack episode in Delhi Park has raised the question mark on safety and security at the Bondla Zoo. The compound wall for crocodile moat is below the waist. The iron fencing for tigers' enclosures missing on one side. Iron fencing for leopards' enclosures getting rusted. There are no standoff barriers anywhere, not even for the ferocious animal moats. No safety or alert alarms. The zoo faces a trained staff crunch. Delhi tiger attack is an alarm for Bondla Zoo authorities. Vivek Prabhu reports.
Recently, a youth fell into a tiger's moat at Delhi Zoo and the animal pierced him to death. There were no guards nearby. Panicked visitors were left staring at the scene. Annoyed tiger mauled and killed a youth named Maqsood at Delhi Zoo on 23rd September. Maqsood fell into tiger's enclosure after crossing standoff barrier. Thereafter, tiger stared him for good 15 minutes. Panicked visitors pelted stones at tiger, and tiger attacked the prey. Some blamed the zoo officials while some blamed the youth for crossing the standoff barrier. But the fact is, a zoo visitor lost his life. There was enough time for security or zoo officials to rescue the ill-fated youth. The incident has surely raised a serious question. How safe is our Bondla Zoo? How safe is our own and lone zoo of the state? How secured are the enclosures of the wild animals? Are there any security system to tackle the emergencies? Prudent visited Bondla Zoo and tried to find out whether a Bondla Zoo is equipped and safe enough. And this is what we observed. Let's begin from the enclosure of wild goats, locally known as Gaverede, aggressive beast. There is no standoff barrier here, and secondly, fencing is too low. Wild goats may be big in size, but they are known to be athletic and can easily jump a fence very easily, especially when they are agitated or instigated. In situation, if a person having unsound mental state crosses this fencing like the one in Delhi, then one can imagine how these wild goats will treat him. Even small kids can pass through the iron fencing very easily. Anything is possible. Look at the crocodile enclosure. The compound wall seems to be too low for a person having average height. Compound wall is hardly 2 feet. Anybody could fall in crocodile's moat if he bends a bit, as there is no standoff barrier here too, and no iron fencing above compound wall. Here is hippopotamus, not much threatening. Bear enclosure. People bend over the compound for a click, and these animals are most of the time close to the fencing. Here too, the compound wall is hardly 2 feet high. Now we come to the enclosure of this wild cat, leopard. Here, as we can see, the cage is rusting. In tiger enclosure, one side there is a cage, and on the other side the cage or a barrier between the visitors is missing. Bondla Zoo, a major picnic spot for the tourists and the school children, lacks a lot from the safety aspect. There are no safety equipments or alarms, nor the guides or guards are within the site. Is the zoo awaiting replay of Delhi Park episode?
आज तुम्ही बॉन्डला वचून पळयलां आसतलें की जनावरांची केजीस आहा त्यो कश्यो प्रोटेक्शन तांकां कशें केल्लें आसा तें. काही केजीस आमी पळयल्यो थंय तांकां कळम येल्ली आसा, जाळी बीन सामक्यो हे जाल्ले रस्ट जाल्ले आसा. एक कडेन वाघाची केज पयली थंय मदली जाळीच ना. आनी अशें जर म्हाका दिसता दिल्ली एक प्रकार घडला तसोच हांगा घडचो न्ही म्हणून सरकारान कितें तरी वेवस्थीत ताका प्रोटेक्शन करचें. लोक बँड जावन पळयता थंय क्रोकोडायलाची एक हें आसा, थंय जवळ जवळ 1 फुटाचीच हायट आसा कंपाउंडाक. ती कंपाउंडाक खंय तरी जाळी लावची आनी कितें तरी प्रोटेक्ट करचें आनी त्या कारणान लोकांक ती सेफ पळोवपाक मेळची. बोंडलाचें नांव विवेक प्रभू, प्रुडेंट मिडिया खातीर.
Helmets are made compulsory for rider and pillion riders on highways from Thursday, 2nd October. Most of the motorbike riders were seen wearing helmets, but none of the pillion riders were abiding by the rule. Government has made it mandatory to wear helmets compulsory for rider and the pillion riders on national highways. For now, pillion riders exempted from wearing helmets on internal roads and city limits.
Goa government has made helmets compulsory for motorbike riders from 2nd October. Most of the motorbike riders were wearing helmets on Thursday. None of the pillion riders were seen wearing helmets on highways. Government has made it mandatory for the rider and the pillion rider to wear helmets on national highways. But seems like the pillion rider is not happy with government's decision. The scene on Thursday saw by and large pillion riders not following the government's rule. Earlier, the Transport Minister Sudhin Daulikar had said helmets with only ISI certification should be worn and that the department will crack down on the bogus and non-certified helmets. But in Kurchere, bogus helmets are on sale.
हेल्मेट कंपल्सरी केला ही एक बरी गजाल जावन आसा. हेल्मेट म्हणजे ते मनशाक एक सेफ्टी दिता. इतली वर्सां कंपल्सरी नाशिल्ले पूण आतां केला ती कंपल्सरी बरी एक गोष्ट. पूण एट द सेम टायम जे आतां रस्त्यार हेल्मेट इजिली मेळटा आनी तांचेर एक फेक ISI मार्क आसता ताचेर एक कारवाई जावपा जाय. कारण जे डुप्लिकेट हेल्मेट असतात ती घातली म्हण सेफ्टी मेळना कारण ती पडली की रोखडीच फुटता. म्हणटकीर हाजेर एक गव्हर्मेंटान कितें तरी मातसो उपाय काडपा जाय सो दॅट लोकांक कळटलें की खंयची ओरिजिनल आनी खंयची डुप्लिकेट आनी त्योच वस्तू बरी वस्तू घेतले.
हेल्मेट जेन्ना सक्ती करता तेन्ना हेल्मेटां अवेलेबल आसात काय ना बाजारांत हेंय पळोवपा जाय. आयज बाजारांत हेल्मेट अवेलेबल ना. तुमी हेल्मेट सक्तीची म्हणटात. आमी हेल्मेट घेवप खंयच्यान? बाजारांत आतां हें रस्त्यार हेल्मेट बसतात. आतां गव्हर्मेंट म्हणटा रस्त्यार जे हेल्मेट घेवन बसतात आनीक जे ISI मार्क आसलेले हेल्मेट जाय म्हणटात किंवा ओरिजिनल हेल्मेट जाय म्हणटात. आनी ओरिजिनल हेल्मेट जाय म्हणटा पळय ओरिजिनल खंयची?
आतां रस्त्यार बीन पळय जे हेल्मेट घेवन वतात थंय हायवेचेर हेल्मेट घेवन बसतात पळय ती ओरिजिनल आसतात काय डुप्लिकेट आसतात ही आमकां कशी कळपाची? कोणूच मोठो स्पार आसता पळय आपल्या हेल्मेटाची शक्ती केल्या म्हणटकीर जी रस्त्यार मेळटा सवाय कोण आपल्याक मेळटा पळय ती घेतलो आनी फाल्यां कितें आमी ती हेल्मेट ती घेतली आनी सरकारान ती म्हणली ही ISI मार्काचेर न्हू ही बरी ओरिजिनल न्हू जाल्यार मागीर ताका कोण जबाबदार? हाचे खंयच्यान वाट लागतली.
Reporter Mayur Naik with Dinesh Karpe for Prudent.
Goa government has challenged trial court's order to release killers of Mandar Sulakar after completion of jail term of 14 years. State government in its petition before the High Court has contended that it is prerogative of the government to decide about release of a lifer convict. While Mandar's father in another petition before the High Court has demanded capital punishment for all the accused.
The Panji Children's Court in its order dated 24 June this year had sentenced accused Rohan Dhungat, Nafia Sheikh, Shankar Tiwari and Chovito Ryan Pinto for lifer, but had ordered to release all of them after completion of jail term of 14 years. Goa government has challenged trial court's order to release the accused after completion of jail term of 14 years. State government in its petition before the High Court has contended that it is prerogative of the government to decide about release of lifer convict. The High Court has kept the petition pre-admitted and has issued notices to the parties returnable on 11th of November. Meanwhile, Deepak Surlekar, father of late Mandar Surlekar, has also filed a petition seeking enhancement of sentence to death sentence to the accused Rohan Dhungat, Nafia Sheikh, Shankar Tiwari and Chovito Ryan Pinto. The High Court will hear this matter on 9th October. On 14 August 2006, Rohan Dhungat, Shankar Tiwari, Nafia Sheikh and Ryan Pinto had kidnapped Mandar Surlikar, who was their friend. Accused first demanded a ransom of 50 lakh rupees from father of Mandar, but later they killed Mandar because a FIR was registered in this case. After killing Mandar, they rolled his body in a bedsheet and put his body in a polythene bag and disposed the body at Arla Keri. Mukesh Kumar for Prudent.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.